I swear to the heavens, it is the last bonus content video. I promise. I promise. I promise.
You sure?
I promise. No.
There's like 2 days left in the month. What else are you gonna make me do?
I can't. You're booked. I'm booked. I have work to do. Guys, it occurred to us, mostly me, but it occurred to us that we should talk about our goals for 2025 because a new year's starting.
Yeah.
It's almost like 2024 is almost over from our perspective. By the time you guys see this, we'll be into 2025. We'll just the baby days of 2025. So, we should go over, I'm not going to say New Year's resolutions because again, my New Year's resolution is to have more naps and eat more snacks.
I don't really do resolutions. I like themes and goals.
Themes and goals. I like goals. So I figured, let's do some goals. So we corralled the 5 goals we've actually already signed up for ourselves for next year. We just haven't put it in a video, like a singular thing, so we could talk about in depth what our goals are. So we're going to trade off one by one like we normally do, and we're going to discuss the things that we're going to attempt to accomplish in 2025.
Notes.
Specifically knitting and crochet related. I'm not counting my sewing stuff. That's a whole other video.
That's, separate.
That's a whole other thing. All right.
I also have sewing goals.
I know, it's so good. Sewing goals!
We'll see how that disaster goes.
I think it'll go great.
I mean, I will either be very good at sewing, or I will spend money paying somebody else to sew things for me.
One of the two is going to happen. I really only need this to be like, well, no, I could have a chunky ribbing on the bottom, couldn't I? No, I don't want a chunky ribbing on the bottom.
What are you making?
I'm going to do that, that mesh sweater I did?
Oh, yeah.
Where it's literally 2 panels of mesh.
Yeah.
And then sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do it with this kilogram of yarn I got.
Okay.
Step 1, make a metric ton of ribbing. You know that through the back loop you hate?
Mm-hmm.
I need to do that for a while.
Okay, well, have fun.
I'm gonna.
Well, we both have blankets on our crafting goals.
We totally have blankets on our crafting goals.
I just have blankets. I would like to, there's one I want to start. There's several on the go. I would like to maybe finish one of them. I want to do more blankets. I need more blankets in my life. I like being cozy, and I want blankets. Blankets gotta happen. I have no particular goals about, like, how many blankets to finish. I just want more.
It's because you saw my crocheted blanket on my bed and you thought to yourself, that needs to happen in my life?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But also when we went through all our whips and I'm like, oh, hey, I have like 3 blankets and 2 more planned. Okay.
You got a lot of blanket whips on the go.
Yeah, so blankets are going to be a theme for me in 2025.
I mean, they're also a theme for me, but I'm specifically going finishes.
I make no promises about finishes. They're like scrap blanket projects. I don't know if I will actually finish them.
Well, I'm thinking, because it took me less than 100 days to do one that's long enough to cover me.
Mm-hmm.
I should be able to do 2, given another challenge that's coming up for me this year. So I'm going 2 or 3 blankets I want done. And I'm talking bed-sized. We're talking king-size blankets here, because that's the size I make for my queen-size bed. Because queen-size bed sheets, bed blanket, they're not comforters. They're bedspreads. Why can I not say bedspreads? A queen-size bedspread on a queen-size bed doesn't have enough overlap on the side of the bed.
Okay.
Queen-size comforters don't. They're always kind of short. They're like halfway up that mattress. I want a full cover the mattress drape. Not the box spring. Let's not go crazy. But let's cover the mattress.
All right.
Well, if you think about it, you get in there. If it's just you, you're fine. But if there's a second person in bed with you, there's not enough comforter.
I have been known to fight for comforter.
You don't have enough drape on the side of your comforter because your comforter's not big enough for your bed. So whatever bed you have, buy the next size up comforter.
That does make sense.
Isn't that logical? I'm just going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it with bedspreads. And I mean, I'm still one person, doesn't matter. I still have to fight my cat for the bed space. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I lose to her all the time. She's 20 pounds. So I'm like, and it also just aesthetically looks pleasing. Like, that's what you see in the magazine covers.
Mm-hmm.
So just buy the next size up. In my case, I'm just making the next size up. So that way, for sure, I have enough space. And it fits my bed the way I want it to. Do I want a magazine bed? No. Do I want 8 pillows on my bed? Yes. Do I understand I have a problem? That is correct.
I don't understand the pillows thing.
Oh my god,
one pillow.
Pillows.
One
so
pillow.
Many pillows. I have 4
and decorative
pillows
need to go die.
I am 4 pillows in, people, and it's almost not enough pillow.
No.
I need new pillows this year.
Very flat pillow, and decorative pillows can go die.
Decorative pillows can go die. They need to be functioning pillows. This is the year I think maybe I get a buckwheat hull pillow.
I would be interested in trying one of those as well.
I think buckwheat hull pillows, and then have my top pillows be the wool-filled ones. I think this year I commit and save up and buy the good quality pillows. Enough of this bad quality pillow situation. Get the good things. I'm 40. I deserve it.
Don't get to have wool pillows because Mr. Diana's allergic.
Well, that's fine. We can find a nice alternative light fiber filled one that won't set off his allergies. They do exist.
I know.
But the buckwheat hulls, absolutely. Highly recommend. I would actively steal an ex-boyfriend's pillow because he had the buckwheat hull pillow.
Nice.
It conformed to your head. You never got hot. Your neck was always at the right angle. And if someone burgled your house, it was a dead paperweight you could kill them with. So, like, perks. The thing is, the bagged pillow was heavier than my cat. Like, you had to carry her with both arms.
My goodness.
It's a pillow.
Wow. Okay.
He's a beefy person. I'm going to call him. I'm going to ask him where he gets his buckwheat hulls from. I'm going to make myself a buckwheat hull pillow. Anyway.
Do it.
Side part. I want bedspreads. I want matching pillowcases for the top pillows. And I want at least another 2 or 3 in my life by the end of the year. Now, to be fair, I have squares that are already like a third of a blanket's volume. And I have the 365-day Granny Square Challenge, which is another one of my goals this year. I'm doing it again with Louise from Wildflower Wool. She's learning to crochet. I'm committing an hour every day to crochet granny squares because I want 2 or 3 blankets done this year.
I am doing no such thing.
Totally fair. Totally fair. And I've done it once, so I don't know. I know I can do it again, but I was so productive that year because then I was in the, I've already done this. Why not do more? So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to cheerlead Louise and everybody else who's learning. There's a group of us. We're going to meet up I think it's like every month or every other month on Zoom. And we're going to talk about how we did.
Nice.
And where we're going. So I'm very excited for the community aspect of it. And to help people, like if people have got questions and stuff, because I've already done the challenge before. So like I've already done all the squares, which is super cool. So I'm like, I'm very excited. But because I'm doing it, I'm doing an hour every day for the next year, I really should get 2 to 3 blankets done this year.
Theoretically.
I really should.
Theoretically.
It's going to be a blanket year, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. Oh my god, we have the podcast anniversary blankets too.
Mm-hmm.
I am definitely going to be 3 blankets.
I'm going to have a blanket theme this year.
I am so going to be at 3 blankets. I mean, the bonus is the 3rd blanket isn't for me, it's for someone else. So 2 for me, 1 to go. That's how that works, right?
Sure.
Sure. Why not? What's your next goal?
We also both have sweaters.
Sweaters.
I want to continue my tacky Christmas sweater family picture situation.
Yeah.
I have a goal where I'm going to outfit my entire family where in the Steinkrieger sweater where each couple has the inverted colors like me and Mr. Diana.
Gross.
So sibling and partner are next on the list. Gross. I was hoping to do them this year, but they never got me sweater measurements, so I'm going to sit on them and get them. I didn't attack them with a measuring tape.
Rude. You should have attacked them with
I should have attacked them with measuring tape. So the next time I see them, I will attack them with a measuring tape.
You can't be polite about these things.
And I will get their Christmas sweaters. So I've got 2 more Christmas sweaters for 2025. That's on the list. Yeah. Plus a cat.
Yeah. Because it's sibling and Gilbert.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Gilbert doesn't really count. Gilbert should not take you more than a week.
The only thing that will take longer about that one is that I have to put the Steinkrieger design on
cat sweater.
A cat sweater.
That's fine. You'll just have to modify a chart.
Yeah.
You know how to modify a chart.
Yeah, like I know how to do the stuff. It'll just slow me down to figure it out.
Yeah, that's fine.
So again, it might be a 2-week situation.
It's a Gilbert.
Yeah, it's not going to take long.
He's such a tiny cat. Now, if we're talking my cat, she needs 2 weeks.
But Gilbert's bigger now. Gilbert's like full cat size now.
Yeah, okay. Is he full cat size my beast, or is he just like a regular cat?
He's not like 20-pound cat.
Yeah, then he's a regular sized cat.
But he's a full size cat. He's not a kitten anymore.
Oh yeah, they don't stay kittens for long.
You have a sweater challenge as well.
I do. The 2-week sweater challenge is coming up in February. Actually, really quick. I've already picked my sweater, so I know what I'm doing. So
You have the yarn.
I've got the yarn. I already know how it fits. I already know how it goes. I've already done the pattern once before. It's the mallow. Guys, I'm doing another mallow.
Another mallow.
I love my mallow. I wear my mallow all the time.
I am a mallow at one point.
Yeah. And then I didn't like the way the yarn was dripping.
Right.
That's always a big thing for me, right? But it's okay. We're going with Erin non-superwash DK.
Oh, yeah.
That drape's amazing. Erin of Fireweed Fiber Co., who, like, if you guys don't know that we love her yarn, we love her yarn. Because we really do. Can you imagine her variegated yarn in a mallow? Just saying.
Yeah, that's gonna be beautiful.
It's gonna be gorgeous. I'm very excited. I have the lace charts. I've done all of it before, so I know it's good. And I'm at that DK weight where, like, I've almost done a 2-week sweater in DK. I was like short, like a sleeve or something. So I know if I buckle down and focus, I could do a sweater from start to finish in 2 weeks. I know I can at a DK weight. That'll be a hell of a goal to achieve. Oh, it's gonna be such just a cherry on the top of the cake situation. I'm so excited. So yeah, no, it's absolutely a goal this year.
Nice.
Absolutely a goal this year. As I sit here working on a sweater.
We both have design goals as well.
We do. Yours are more modest than mine.
Mine's just like do one. Actually, like do one.
Yeah.
Like that potion bottle.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually finish that.
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna actually publish a design.
Sure.
That is not one of our together designs. I'm gonna publish one of my own solo design.
For all of you wonderful peeps waiting for the Choose Your Own Adventure sweater, Diana was given a free pass till after Christmas when she gets home, and then I
have
said
a free pass until Sunday.
Then I said I was going to be mean, and she said that was
can't
fair,
be mean to me until Sunday.
But we can't pick on her until Sunday from our perspective.
You can't be mean to me until Sunday.
By the time you guys see this, I have probably already started being mean. I'd like to get it done and published.
What are your design goals?
I would like to publish 5 designs this year.
That's a lot of designs.
It's a lot of designs.
That's
Collections will count as one.
That's a lot more than one design.
It's a lot more than one design, but I like designing, and I have like 12 on my computer I just need to make and finish. So like,
we'll get on that.
I need to get on that. Rather than just having them sit on the computer, I need to do them and be done. Some of them will be free because there'll be more recipes. Some of them will be paid because I've done the math where I draw the distinction, you know?
Yeah.
And that's it. The one I'm currently working on actually right now is going to be a free pattern.
Nice.
Why? Because it'll be more of a recipe, not a pattern.
What else? Consulting notes.
Consulting notes.
Dyeing. I want to do dyeing this year.
Yarn.
Yarn.
You should really specify that.
I wish to apply color to yarn in a permanent fashion.
So good.
I wish to apply color to yarn. But I've got that solar dyeing kit. I bought some natural dyes. I just need to get some mordant.
It's literally an Amazon order. I
know. There are so many things I just are an Amazon order away.
Just 5 minutes and you'd be ready to go.
I know. So I want to put some color on some yarn. I'm gonna dye some yarn this year.
I think you should. I think it'd be fun. It's another thing I'm interested in.
I have the dye. I just need mordant, and probably a pot to do it in.
You're gonna want a thrift store pot, right?
Yeah.
And anything measuring wise and mixing and stirring wise, you'll want to keep those separate.
We have so many excess measuring cup, and
you can just sacrifice one.
Sacrifice one, yeah.
Okay, that works. Which is super good, because once it's been sacrificed to the cause, you can use it for a lot of DIY stuff that isn't food related.
Yeah.
Because the not food related stuff won't care.
And then my last goal is that I want to get down to 5 or 6 whips. And given that at last count I was at 15?
Yes.
Yeah. I finished one and ripped one since then, so I'm down to 13.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm still gonna need to have that more than have that.
Well, that's a big thing.
And there's things I want to cast on. So.
I've been casting on with Wild Ben for the last chunk of days because I'm doing a medieval Advent cast on spree. So
we'll see how the 5 to 6 whips goes.
Ooh,
I haven't been down to single digit whips in probably since before we started the podcast.
Okay.
Which is hilarious because I distinctly remember saying out loud when I first got into knitting, looking at this like one small shelf of yarn, like I don't know why I would ever need more yarn than this, or like why I would ever have more than, like, I think I had 2 projects at the time. And I'm like, I don't know why I would ever, you know, have more than this. Oh, little baby crafter Diana, you had no idea. You didn't understand.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're looking forward to that club yarn this year?
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? Frosted Stitch is also gonna have a yarn club. I know.
What?
Frosted Stitch being the one where like every single color is perfectly within my color palette.
What?
Like every single color.
Why do you tell me these things?
I know it's dangerous.
You're just not a nice person.
I'll send you a link when it goes live.
Thanks. That's what I need.
I signed up for their newsletter.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm beginning a second yarn
The
club.
problem is that you and I like the same freaking colors.
I know.
So now I want it.
Yeah.
I don't like you anymore.
I know. I don't like me either.
Well, there's Area 51 fibers. Is it Area 51 fibers?
I don't know. What's those ones? That one.
Halloween.
Oh.
No, or no, it's not Arcane Fiber. Oh man. Alt Knots talks about them all the time.
I can't help you.
They do a Halloween Advent thing. They do a yarn club month and it's all Halloween themed. Like it's all Halloween-y colors. Very rich, very deep, very dark, very Jocelyn. And I'm like, okay, cool. I don't need a second yarn club. Look forward to the update when I have a second yarn club coming in. See all this yarn behind me? It's all mine. And I didn't even pretend it wasn't going to be this bad when I started. I know what I'm like. Okay, cool.
This is the stuff that's still in skeins.
Yes. Diana's been sorting the stuff that's not in skeins.
Yeah.
It's just as large.
Mm-hmm.
All right. One of my other really big goals is to get rid of my scraps.
Speaking of scraps.
I have so much scrap. I'm done with it. And I am not a saver of scraps. I am not a, there's 5 grams left, I can do something with this kind of person.
No, your scraps are like, you can do something with this.
If it is 10 grams or less, she goes. If it is 10 grams or more, she stays. Those are the rules. I've never been a odds and end, tiny bits. That's not who I am. So I have scraps. They are usable scraps. I must use the scraps.
Yep.
I must use the scraps. I must reduce the yarn because I've got more coming in. I'm not even gonna lie to myself. I've got more coming in. I'm gonna have to take a look at the Feisty Fibers yarn club. I might be getting a second yarn club. Okay, cool. Oh my god, I'm crazy. But I definitely, end of year, I want to be...
No scraps.
At the very least, I want to be down to 1 project bag's worth of scraps because that's the scraps from this year's projects I finished.
That is reasonable.
That's where I want to be. At like a healthy level of scrap, not an unhealthy level of scrap.
That's fair.
Okay. Ideally, no scraps per project, but...
You never have no scraps.
No. If you do that, it's
never.
way too tight. I'm not comfortable with your
that never
chicken.
happens.
Yeah.
I think that's all the goals.
That's it?
That's all the notes.
Excellent.
That was relatively concise.
Don't you wish you were casting on your anniversary cake gift?
I really do. I have that nice wooden hook too that I bought back in the summer. I'm so excited to start this blanket. I have to wait.
I was thinking the yarn Susanna gave us because I just feel that ribbing. Just feel that ribbing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
I'm going to do it on a 7mm for the ribbing, and I'm going to do it on an 8mm for the sweater. So I get some beautiful drape, because this is a bulky yarn. She does not need to be snug. She needs to be nice and light and airy. Oh, so stoked. All right, guys. That's it. It's quick. We're in. We're out. That's what we're going to work on this year. Wish us luck.
Let us know in the comments what your goals are for 2025.
If you need to enable Diana with links, that's also the place to put them. Don't worry, I make her look. I usually go, hey, Diana, there's a link. Whoosh. So
hey, I'm
good.
throwing links at your head now.
Oh my god, you totally are. All right. That's it. Hopefully 2024 wasn't too bad, and 2025 is a new year. So let's all take more naps, eat more snacks, and craft more. Yeah, crafting. All right.
Gosh.
I'm going to say that's it. So until the next time you guys see us, I'm Jocelyn.
And I'm Diana.
And no matter where your week takes you,
Don't forget to craft.